And hello there, sir and madam, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Wizardry, Tale of the In Combat already. Hina is like less than, well, just a little bit over 1,000 points away from leveling up. And I still don't have deploy. Those things have been going very bad for me in this game. As my viewers have already pointed out several times, over and over again. And over and over. But that's fine. But anyway, hopefully today we will get more done. It has been a while since I've made a video. Been a little bit busy. Well, comparatively speaking, this is my standard we're talking about here. Triple bite. But Hina's a tough gal. Ugh. That's not a word usually in my vocabulary. I'll have to take a shower after this to get the redneck off of me.
Well, ain't that just spiffy?
Hina should... Yep, Hina leveled up. But I just got here, so I'm not going back just yet. She can wait. Chimera's head. Woo! More encounters already. Alright, you will Endlash. Spell cancel, actually. Hina will do her stuff, and I will have you... this thing. Yeah, I haven't looked lately to see if the PS3 version, there's going to be a new Wizardry game for the PS3. Whether or not it's any good or not, I can't tell yet, but I have heard about it being, I believe, a downloadable game for the PS3. So I'm kind of interested to see if that's any good. I don't actually own the PS3, but I would probably give someone money for it so I could play it. If it were any good, that is. Oh, that was quite painful. Not really. Okay, let's try this again. We will double flash. Spell cancel again. Some more capable folk this time. These are ghosts. Not very ghostly, they look like undead seamen, but okay. Let's see what's new in the life. Not a whole lot. I'm putting myself in debt with my obsessive personality. So yeah, I'm a very obsessive person. I obsess over things if I like them, and I'm also a completionist and a collector and a hoarder. And we combine that with like tradable cards. It's a very bad combination. Fortunately, if I just don't take money with me anywhere, I can't spend any money. I sound like an addict of some kind. I guess I am in a way. I mean, not really an addict, but I just have a hard time controlling habits like that from time to time. Anyway, I believe we're at our destination here. It's time to let the deaths begin. I remember this being a really difficult fight when I came here before, so let's see how this goes. The air in the room made your hair stand on end. A loud yell echoed through the room. Grace and a large warrior in red armor were trying to trap the vampire lord. But they could not even touch the demon. The warrior took a big swing. The blade, as fast as lightning, seemed to cut the demon in half. But it disappeared, and the warrior lost his balance trying to avoid Grace. The sword hit the ground and shattered. Please, lend me a sword. You give Grace the giant axe. That's not a sword that you got from Garcia. Watch out! He's headed towards you! When Grace turned around, she saw the vampire lord heading toward her. And she won't be helping us. Neither will Wolf, actually. Alright. I don't remember too much other than these guys can permanently level drain you. Which really sucks. I'm gonna get criticized for whatever I do in this battle, so I don't really give a shit, you know? I don't care. I just play games for fun and you can go fuck yourself. But anyways, let's go all out. We'll go with Megadeth. To invoke the power of Dave Mustaine. Destroy the emo vampire lord. Yeah, that shows how old I am. People aren't emo anymore. Emos are gone. I've outlived a fad, people. You've all outlived a fad. You're all old. That's it. Everyone watching this video, you're old. I remember when that emo music was all the rage. I draped my hair down over my face. I don't know. So I wonder what the new... I'm always interested to see what the new fad will be, like for the 2010s. What's the big thing here gonna be? So far this is going decent. But the one block... I don't know what to do. Well, I kinda do. Alright, you'll increase the strength of the front row. And improve... I think they should all be able to hurt undead while they're Fuck you, Lestat. Bleh bleh. You have to actually hit this bastard in order to kill him. Well, I don't know. I'm just curious to see what will come after the email. But yeah, I don't know. It reminds me of being in school and being younger than I am now. I'm too young to feel old. You're too old to feel young. Well, not really. I'm not that old. It just feels like it sometimes. And your first level drain. 2 fucking levels. Fuck you, Count Dushula. Yeah, I'm kind of tired to be doing this, so everything I say is going to be incredibly stupid. So in other words, it'll be just like normal. J-Bomb. Freezing damage, huge flame. I like huge flame. Ricardo is failing because, well, he's Ricardo. Critical. Dance for me. Oh, you cunt. Okay. I have a shitty idea that I'll get criticized for. But I don't care. I've never used this before. So we'll have to see how well this goes. I will do flame damage and Shave. I don't know if that stacks. It probably doesn't. Most of the time they don't. But you never know. I've been surprised before. I've never used this AA before. He's gonna hit me again. And he's probably gonna miss. I'm counting on Ricardo to hit here. Which is already a pretty huge mistake. Yeah, naturally. This guy doesn't seem to be doing much. I know as soon as I decide to switch from blocking spells to blocking melee attacks, he's just gonna go all out with spells. Because I know games like that, you know. Okay, we'll try it with her and Beret. And Krita. Why not? Wait. Okay, yeah, you're doing stuff. As long as we're clear here. We're both terrible. Nice. Now he should be taking damage from our spells. Yeah, his melee damage actually isn't that bad. He just drains your level, which kind of sucks. And I believe he has some pretty killer spells too, if I'm not mistaken. Which is why I'm reluctant to quit blocking spells, but maybe I should. I don't know. I'm gonna regret doing this, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Let's see. Go kill one undead. That's not gonna work. We'll try with huge flame again. But this time it should actually. God damn! I just need to go with. See, I told you he was gonna do that as soon as I stopped. It's so bad the emulator didn't even want to display it. It's just like, oh, you're so bad, I'm gonna lag on you. Even the emulator abandoned me. The gods of Olympus have abandoned me. Okay, wow, that was terrible. I'm sure it'll give you people something to bitch about. You there. Would be most helpful if you could bring people back from the dead. I would appreciate that quite a bit. You dick. Alright. Why can't we do my double... Oh, she's stunned. Right. Of course! Okay, why the hell not? Need to go with Carcass on Ricardo. Need my meat shield back. And if I don't get him back, I'm just gonna... I'll complain more. Ah, here we go. Game over, man. Game over. Well, maybe not. I've been surprised at this quite a bit lately. But yes, it's going very poorly. Okay, it's just me and Kyo. And Hina, who's asleep. Damn lazy samurai. So, I figured he's probably gonna keep a stun lock into oblivion. Or Kyo could get one lucky hit and kill him. You never know. Damn you! You worst ninja ever! Okay, enough of that. I think it decreases evade. I don't think I do. I think that's a priest spell that does that. Eh, what the hell, let's try this. We could use a miracle. I don't get to pick the miracle though, sadly. I don't think this is the miracle I want. Damn you and your unreliable miracles. There is a miracle that brings all your party members back from the dead, which, truth be told, would have been the one I wanted. Kyo keeps trying. Attack! I need another miracle. One that works this time. My miracles are faulty. No! That's terrible. Oh yeah? You think I'm afraid of you? You can't hurt me. I have strength of the heart. but not of the body. Well, that went as well as expected. Let's try this again, and this time I'm not lowering my defense. I will trust my instinct. Yeah, it'll give you something to complain about. I know, I'm a shitty player. I get it. You're not helping me, Grace, or Wolf, or anybody. You're gonna take credit for this though, aren't you? Bastards. Then Lash. Assisted. Mr. Shot. Hinna. Ooh, not pretty. Not pretty. Let's go on those all-ins, so we'll do all-ins. And it will be resisted by Vampirio. Naturally. Should probably just do that every round. Very hard for him to dodge that. Oh, you cunt. Damn you, Higgins! Oh, this is going substantially worse than last time. I didn't use spell cancel, did I? I don't remember what I used. Not the right thing. It's okay. We'll fix it. Maybe. Alright. Double slash the remaining vampire. Not good shot. Fuck your good shot. Individual actions. Do it again. And you, I want you to Cathedral Michelle. Get that one vampire out of the way. Damn you! Still livable. It's okay. Everything's under control. It's not as bad as it looks. I'm professional. Welcome back. No, you didn't miss anything. You're still fucked. Alright, I can't end last because I have to be adjacent apparently. So, restrict. Instead of spell cancel, you shall heal people because of what you do. This would be a good time for Will. Should cure his paralysis. Yeah. That's like, I love how he comes over there and just kind of half slaps you. You have been a very naughty boy. Seems like he's wearing a mask. Maybe he is. I don't know. I'm not one of the designers of this game. Such disappointment! You have a fucking bow in your hair. Alright. Feel. I don't need to feel anybody up. Deadly. That won't work, I promise. Jizz. Anyone increase evade of the entire party? That sounds nice. Quit slapping Joe! That's my job. Evade up. And lash. Spell cancel. Wait. Spell cancel these two. And I will... Where is it? Increase the strength to the front row. No, I don't think you will be hitting me. Naughty. He dances in front of you. Like the jolly bastard that he is. Don't cancel! No! I don't know why I did that again. Doesn't matter. Hasty decision. Fuck you. And you didn't even do a level drain on us this time. That was much better. Well, except Michelle dying, but we fixed it. Man, thanks. You're not Wolf. I guess fighting the Undead Lord physically has its limits. But it sucks I didn't even get to use Gracia's weapon. Man, nothing could be more pathetic. Oh yeah, forgot to thank you. No, it is Wolf, never mind. The name's Wolf. I owe you one. I remember Wolf having a beard. Let me thank you as well. Thanks to you, Eugene will be saved. They say that if you kill the contracted demon, the contract is nulled. But Eugene has no choice but to stop his plans. He might hate me for it now, but one day he will understand what we did. What the fuck? Behind her, a small whirlwind formed and swept her away. And swept away the ashes of the undead, of the Lord of the Undead. My reading hasn't improved. You humans are such interesting creatures. The ashes moved about like they had a will of their own, and one by one, they bunched together, forming a human shape. Fuck you. The Lord of the Undead stood there like nothing happened. So, your reason for challenging me is for the sake of a loved one. Well, I'd say mine was for money, but okay. We, living for nearly eternity, cannot understand your actions. Your fear of death extraordinarily, yet you court death for such trivial reasons. How irrational. Put away your swords. Let us call it truce. Let me give you a piece of advice. Essentially, it is impossible for you to defeat us, just as the darkness returns despite the morning sun bending it away. We are an eternal existence. But 'tis a sad thing that God can never love us. We were given eternity, but in place of that, we are forbidden to live above. When we show ourselves in the overworld, we do not appear in this form here, but rather as an uninvited guest, wandering as a detestable beast or as a phantom. The Lord of the Undead smiled. His voice sounded hollow, as if it came from far away. So, anyways, as you noticed, in this world, you are the uninvited guests. Ah, yes, it's too bad. The contract with Sir Eugene Gostam is still in effect. His soul shall be under the King of Darkness forever. What the hell was he talking about? Before that, why didn't he die? Grace's face was pale with shock. They are immortal, and we're not of this world. What's that supposed to mean? So were other monsters secretly coming back to life like that guy? But then, what about all the monsters we've defeated until now? If that bull is true, the world's in deep shit. Oh, it's Ricardo's brother. Grace was murmuring faintly. Eugene, I wasn't able to save you. Don't sweat it. There's gotta be a way. If I can hit it with my axe, it'll work. Plus, there isn't any proof that what he said is true. But it doesn't look like I can handle myself on the lower floors. Let's go find some other adventurers back in town. Garcia's quest has been completed. Go to the tavern to get your reward. And I shall. Oh, really? But later. I've got important things to do and not really. But let's continue our exploration. Maybe I'll stumble upon the right place to go without the help of a map. Unlikely, I know. Doesn't open from this side. I believe we had to go on this side of the world, or the dungeon, to get to where we need to get to, but it has been quite a while since I played this game, so I don't really remember. I'm lazy, I don't want to fight you. I lost out on experience, I know. Alright, so... let's look at the maps, actually. Is there anywhere we haven't been in here that we can easily get to? Looks like we can go north. And we shall go north. Hello there, good sir. Ow, you. I hate hounds. Well, just these hounds. They don't look like much, and they're not. They have a semi-adorable, semi-grotesque gaze. And your body doesn't know whether to be appalled or, you know, want to cuddle it or something. So, you just kind of stand there with its Care Bear stare. Care Bear glare. This is strict shot, and you know, I'm counting on you to finish the job, because I have faith in you. They dance when they die, and then just fall. They're like, "Why did you kill me?" They're not really harmful, you know. They're just trying to play. Unfortunately, for a dog so big, play usually involves ripping you in half. Alright. What have you got for me? You have an old lamp for me? I don't know if you guys out there played the King's Quest games. I'm sure some of you have. They're pretty popular. There's this recut of the King's Quest 6 games. It basically just does almost YouTube poop-like video of King's Quest. It's awesome. Really, it makes me... still laugh my ass off. God damn. Well, when you need something done, you ask Henna. And apparently the archer's in the back row. Alright. Locked door, we can't get in. You son of a bitch. Alright, we will unlatch. Restrict shot. Henna will do her stuff. And I want to burn everybody, because that's what I do. But yeah, it's just a pretty awesome little creative editing of King's Quest 6. Too much amusement. Unfortunately, they never got past part 2, but, you know, it's still a pretty cool watch. Wow! Take your strangely neutral-gendered body somewhere else. What have you got? A skull? I don't want a skull. Pixies! Oh, these bastards. Alright. We will... I remember underestimating these guys last time we were here. Spell cancel. Henna will do her stuff. And Tio. Hopefully this will work better than last time. Nice, nice. I don't know if these guys are resistant to magic or not. They might very well be resistant to magic. Your little spear does not taunt, or does not threaten kill. Awesome. Send in the henna. Alright. What do we have over here? A teleporter. I don't know where we're at now. We're probably on the other side of the place. Let me have a look on the map. We need to be over on that ring right there in the center of the screen. I don't know if we can get to it from here though. Well, I'll do my duty to try. Ooh! Experience bombs. I don't remember how I usually kill these guys, but remember they give good experience when you do. Mostly because I think they're kind of dangerous if you don't do the right thing. I'm a cheap bastard. What? Spell. Give me... huge flame. So I don't think physical attacks will do any damage to them. I could be wrong. But I don't believe they will hurt the will-o-wisps. I believe you have to use spells. And they die pretty easy, if I recall. Well, that was pathetic. Pathetic. Apparently my spells are slightly lacking. No. Let's burn them again. How do you burn incorporeal wisp things? Do they have a melting point? Dead child souls? I love a game that lets me kill the souls of children. Alright, we go down. Damn it. It's the Deadbeat Club. Endless, spell cancel, and do your stuff. Game goes to the school of Mortal Kombat a little bit too much. Yeah, that everything kind of shares the same model, just painted different. They went in a MS Paint and swapped the color palette. Actually, I don't even think you can do that in MS Paint. I'm surprised Microsoft hasn't released a better version of MS Paint. You still have that really low-res... Well, I don't know about low-res, but that really crappy sort of... I don't even know what you'd call it. It's not a photo editor, it's just... MS Paint. You know? So I don't know what you'd call that. I'm surprised they'd never released something like Pseudo Photoshop to come with their... operating system. Seems to me like something they would do. And wasted Megadeth on you. You should feel lucky. Dave Mustaine doesn't come out for just anybody. Marty Friedman? He did that. I think it's Marty Friedman. Marty something. I gotta look that up. People will be correcting me on that kind of stuff. And I gotta know my stuff. Leap! That would have been helpful in another video. Let's break the speakers here. Gotta have everybody in tip-top shape, you know. Can't be adventuring with open, pus-filled wounds. Well, you can, but then Ricardo complains. Such a wuss. I just fought this exact same group, and thankfully they're friendly. I don't have to fight them again. Is this the one I want to go in? I don't know. I barely remember this place. Okay, I think I know. Maybe we can do it this way. This will give us some... No! You're locked behind me, aren't you? Well, it's the only way I can go. Well, I guess we're going here. This is somewhere I've already been. Can't go that way. Locked. I don't think that's the door you can use later for a shortcut. Hello. Okay, now I'm 99% sure that you can't get to where we need to go from taking the right passage, despite what it would look like. But there's a pretty big room down there that I don't remember if there's anything in it, so let's investigate. A book! There's a piece of paper in between the book. It looks like writing. Wow. And this is what it said. The monsters were saying that the water on the 4th floor is leaking somewhere. The mighty warrior, Odom. Yes, there is water a little bit later in this level. Not that it really means anything, or is it all relevant. I guess it's flavor or something. Which flavor is nice? A questionable shield. I ain't afraid of no dragons. No. I told you they were just friendly. Just them playing, you know. They don't know how to be gentle. They're not mans with the slow hands. No! Ninjas. From the rear, no less. But they're friendly ninjas from the rear. I'm sure there's erotic fiction about that sort of thing. Overly friendly ninja. Have I somehow gotten where I'm supposed to be? As usual, I don't know. Well, I'm back where I was. Not where I need to be. Damn you. Damn you, Higgins! Where do you take me? I will be armed with a map next time, so we can make some progress in this place. Yep, back to the map. Back to the raft. I bet none of you know what that's from. Okay. I think I kind of know where we're at. Maybe, sort of, not really. Alright, and this way. Now we have bypassed that portal we had to step in before. So now we can go down and to that direction and do some things and some stuff. Okay, and we will head this way. I think we want to go this way. And then up. Maybe. Yep, we're checking this thing one more time. Alright, this might work. I think I might have screwed it up already, but who knows. Yep. And my 5-minute memory is, we're looking one more time. Okay. I think we can make this. Possibly. The ladder's just screwing with me. What do you know? We have story progression in this video. Who would have thunk? So you came too. At the same time I did. Just like in that erotic story I wrote. Look at this. Okay, I'll be serious for this. Why is there a phallic... No, okay. Why is there a crystal here? Colgan reached for the crystal. Along with the flash of light, a fairy appeared from inside the crystal. The fairy's body was half transparent. She came so close to Colgan's face that her lips almost touched his.
If you get too close, you'll be abducted by the waves of memories.
The fairy smiled, as if she was teasing someone.
This crystal is a magic medium in the temple. Even after the entire temple moved here, it hasn't lost its power. No longer filled with the magic, though. Instead, it can hold all sorts of memories. Gloomy memories, raging memories, branded memories. Many different memories. The instant you touched it, the memories are released. From far to afar, the waves of memory will begin to flow. If you yourself have strong memories, then you might be able to swim back from the breaking waves of memory. But I've seen many people who were swallowed by the waves of memory and never returned. Only one has ever returned. Colgan's expression became fierce. It was a very scary-eyed old magician, Ladua. He became very pale. The waves of memory even show people things they don't need to know. The fairy looks into your eyes. What are you going to do? You silently nod your head. Then, come here. Come and entrust your body to the waves of memory with me. The fairy disappeared into the crystal like she was sucked in. After nodding to each other, both you and Colgan slowly reached for the crystal. Shanta? In the darkness, there was a man in a priest's robe with a look of distress on his face. Oh Lord, my prayers are my prayers reaching you up there? Many people reach out to me for help, asking me for the miracles of God. Oh Lord, give me the strength to save them. The waves of memory always start here. It must be some strong emotion. Look, the memory is twisting. Even being praised as Duhan's highest bishop, no matter how hard he trained, his prayers went unanswered as those who became ash would cease to exist. Today, the souls of 3 were lost, O Lord. My prayers is all my training. No, I cannot go astray. He is always with us. But, no. Then why? If he is always with me, then he should know. how deep my faith is. O Lord, answer me! Lead your sheep who have gone astray. Will you not even answer the one who has devoted all of his life to you? Then I do not need a god. No. Meh. We'll just make a god that won't betray us. You began to tremble. Unexpressed fear, hatred, and anger began to boil up. But the waves of memory continued to flow on. There were priests bowing down to a menacing-looking altar. Their strange, rhythmic chants echoed high and low throughout the air. On the altar, there was a beautiful girl laying with a serene look, with her eyes closed. Listen, everyone! Now is the time to create our new god. We have no need for an old god who does not listen to our pleas. From now on, our god is the one and only god. Under our new god, the soul is eternal. There is no need to fear the soul being lost. For our new god, I give my most important thing. I give my granddaughter. My granddaughter shall become the mother of God and watch over the earth. Be born, our almighty God. Huh? What's wrong? You're trembling. The fairy looked at you and smiled playfully. That bishop. We know him. He's the one who... Yes, I know. That bishop is... No, you're not to remember it. If you do, you cannot live. Slayle. You ignored Kulgan and the party's suspicious glares as you threw your body into the breaking waves of memory. That's just a cool picture. Feel the power of my god! The world of the old god shall be destroyed, and a new god's era shall begin. Under my god, all souls shall become one and live on for eternity. Behold! This is redemption. The god that the old bishop created begins to destroy the world. The magic leading to the god's creation creates flames and burns the town. The screams of the earth and the moans of the people pierce through your body. Why did that nice bishop... The monastery is burning! I don't want to die! I want to be myself! Your Majesty, give the order. By the name of Queen Oriana, give me the order to defeat that god. Now watch. Under Queen Oriana's orders, the Queen's Guard are going to defeat that evil god. Oriana. I've heard that name. She was Duhan's queen during the Middle Ages, as opposed to what we're in now. Then, this is Duhan's past. I wonder if that's the subject of the story for Busan Zero. Gotta wonder. The emotions engraved in the earth. This is the earth's dream. It's up to you whether you believe it or not. Ah, see? The bishop is defeated. It seems the Queen's Guard marvelously completed their mission. The monstrous god disappeared, and the heavens and the earth let out a song of joy. The knight of the Queen's Guard raised his sword, which defeated the bishop high in the air. These are the words of Queen Oriana. The evil god has been sealed deep within the castle's dungeons. There is nothing to fear. As long as this sword is with the Queen, the god shall be forever sealed. People shouted with joy. But a greater hatred came about. Damn you, Queen's gods! Intoxicate yourself with victory while you can. When you sober up from that, you will regret what you have done. Thanks to my god's power, my soul is eternal. For the sake of my granddaughter who sacrificed her own life, I will revive my god, Bushin. And all of Duhan shall become sacrificed for my soul. I will, and I shall. Yes, these words were carried out. You return to reality, slightly disoriented. Looks like you all came back, but I don't know if that's for the better or worse. Ladua saw this too, huh? That's right. Then he headed for the next crystal. The next one? There's a total of 3 crystals. He should have seen all of them. Frankly, I'm scared to go to the next one. What the hell did we see? What was that supposed to mean? I don't understand, and I don't want to understand. But I have to go. Humans are funny. They live contradictory lives. I can't do that. I'll just play with the memories on, and the memory that forever will repeat itself. Just like she appeared, the fairy disappeared in a flash. I heard that the more faith a person has, the crazier they become. That's kind of ironic for a priest to say. But it was really true. That's enough to make me sick. Like the dark feeling of this labyrinth doubled and tripled. As she said this, Sarah was shaking. Her arms had goosebumps. Isn't it kinda cold? Ricardo rubbed his hands together. It's because you're not wearing any pants. Everyone began feeling like their body temperature had suddenly dropped. Because of that bishop's malice. I don't care if he was betrayed by God or not. But to sacrifice his own granddaughter? Even if he had a justified reason, there's no doubt his soul is rotten to the bone. His soul doesn't have... never mind. The truly dreadful thing is the fact that he is not dead. His malicious thoughts are still aimed at this world. Now, that is how strong I feel his hatred from the crystal. And he is on these recent happenings. I feel it. So then the flash and this labyrinth have parts of his shadow in them. With that much spite, I wouldn't be surprised if it was his doing, even as a soul. That horrible scene of destruction we saw in that crystal? And the new god that old bishop kept repeating? He didn't resurrect the god of darkness. Michelle's face turned pale. The god of darkness is the evil god in elven scriptures. He brings with him destruction. He is the source of darkness and the embodiment of evil. According to the legend, towns have disappeared from this world in one night. Let us go, to find out whether or not he resurrected the god of darkness. The party hurried to the 2 remaining crystals. And we will hurry towards the next crystals in the next video. As always, thank you guys for watching, and I look forward to seeing you next time.